So part 3, which I filmed the other day, 4 videos, this is 3. We're moving on the 4, I'm dropping one every day, is what I want in a girl is happiness. I don't care what the fuck she looks like. Naturally, instinctively, we do have a preference of what someone looks like. Everyone's still caught up in looks. Aesthetically, when I talk about aesthetically, not caught up in looks, it's the energy. What you want for someone is what you want for the world. People think love is just between one another person. For the most part, most people think this. Love is with the world. You have a love world with the leaves, with the air around me, with my body, my temple, with the leaves, with the space, with the insects, with the grass. Of course, I'm not even gonna say that, but, and I'm just saying this, and I mean both men and women respectively. I don't care if she's a 10 out of 10. In fact, I don't care if someone poses. I'm not judging them or whatever. I don't care if someone poses though. I don't care if she's a 10 out of 10. It doesn't matter to me. What I want for any person what I want in a girl that I would want to be with, and this is what you should want too, is for them to be happy. Happy on their own, independent. This is all you need. This is all you need. What else could you want? If you want anything else, you're lying to yourself. That's all you want in somebody is to be happy. I'm always happy. Like I said in part 2, don't believe what anybody has to say. The world's on a downbeat. A lot of people, I don't care if she's a 10 out of 10. I don't care if she's the hottest girl on earth. I don't care. If she's a bitch, fuck her. And I'm saying this for me, out of my respect, my retrospective. I don't care who it is. If she's not happy, if she's a bitch, I don't want her. Leave her away. I do not want her. Doesn't mean I might not gonna talk to her, and doesn't mean I'm gonna ignore her out of my life. She's a part. The whole world's a part of you, baby. All this energy is a part of you. Not saying I'm gonna not associate with a bitch or a hoe or a stripper or a hooker or someone who has the coronavirus. I never said all this. Not even a person who's dead, because you could associate with anybody. I'm saying aesthetically, you want someone to be good and have good energy. I'm not saying I won't talk to a depressed girl. I'm not saying I won't help these people, a sad girl, I know who I want when it comes. The girl will come to you. The guy will come to you. It's just how it is. People force upon it. The most miserable people, some of the most miserable people, are the people who chase lust and sex all the time. It doesn't get you nowhere. It's just a feeling. But I have nothing against people that have sex all the time. Strippers, porn stars, or people who make porn videos. If you love sex, go fucking do it. Whatever it is, that could be your life journey. It doesn't matter. What I'm saying is, when you base your life around something that sex, which is fine, you can, if you are in control, you can do this. But there's more to life than sex. Sex is such a small thing, but the world blows it out of control. It's nothing. And trust me, I used to have lust too, but I've learned many lessons after this. Lesson I always gonna learn. Sex is just a small part of life. There's bigger things to do. Sex can be a big part of your life, and sex is a sacred thing, and it definitely is. And you can have sex as much as you want. I'm all for it, as many times as a week you want. There is energy in sex, though, that, especially for the male, a lot of energy. That's why guys roll over and go to sleep after they have sex, for the most part. Depends how their being is. And, have sex as much as you want. That's fine. But it's not the end-all, do-all. There's so much more to life. Just like eating food and these survival things. They are the biggest thing in life, but there's things above that. And that's fine. And we'll get to that, but that's in a whole different video. What we're talking about, though, is I was just talking about myself. What I want for the world. You can't just love your boyfriend. You can't just love your girlfriend. You can't just love your wife. You can't just love your dog. You gotta love the whole world. The whole world is a part of you. You are in it. We are all around. The whole world is a part of you. Loving one thing and hating another is being judgmental. And that's just how it is. Feeling it is a whole different aspect. You got to feel it. Everything around you. Everyone's always caught up in trying to force a relationship. I'm really thirsty. My mouth's really dry. If you don't love yourself, you can never love anything on earth. You can't. You have to love yourself and be in a good state of health to love anybody and to help anybody. I know the truth. What you look in your significant other is what you look for in the world. All around. If you don't love yourself, you don't need a significant other. Not to say there isn't one out there and you guys can unite. Doesn't matter. There could be multiple. There could be polygamy. It doesn't matter. When you love yourself, nothing matters. You love the world. When you love yourself, you are the world. You are the body. You are the temple. These are the secret textures. Yeah, that makes a lot. Sacred texts, ancient scriptures, Bible, Quran, yada, yada, yada. From the north to the south to the east to the west. The message is always the same. I know the answers. I know the truth. I was going to die. I was a spirit floating. That's what I felt like. Have you ever felt like a spirit floating in a body? Probably not. I seen past the body. I see always past the body. I don't care how a girl looks at all. I don't care how a guy looks. I'm way past that. Not to say, like I was saying, for the fundamental people out there that haven't reached this, you're going to be naturally attracted to some instinctual, primal thing in you that you probably don't even know, but you can become aware of this. You're going to naturally like a certain type of structure and physical being. But that isn't a law. That's what Mother Nature tries to do. We are beyond that. You don't want to be with somebody who's a bitch. You don't want to be with someone who's an asshole. I actually hate bitches, which are girls, and assholes equally. I hate them equally. I'm not judging them. I just don't, I know how it is. People think being assholes is how you get girls. As a guy, making fun of them or making fun of someone. That's the most fucked up thing ever. And everybody does it all the time. My whole life, I've been bullied. A lot of people have. My whole life, I've been lied to. My whole life, I've never had support, and people just hate on what you do, no matter what it is. They want you to follow in their curriculum. Fuck that, and fuck what everyone has to say. Like I said in part 2. In part 1, our natural state of being is being high. People are full of shit. People are always lying to you. And like I was saying, what I want in a girl is just for them to be happy. But I want that whole message to be for the whole world. I just don't want it to be for the girl that I want to be with. I don't even care less if I'm with the girl with or not. Whether it's the rest of my life. Yeah, it's a bonus, but I'm fine by myself. And I also would want her to be independent. Just like I was talking about a leader in the first video, which I didn't really touch upon, because remember, I had to shoot all these videos again, and I had a glorious 4 videos, part 4 series that I'm releasing every day. But I had to shoot them again because my phone was out of data, and I had to erase all the stuff. Every time they're the best videos. That being said, as I was saying, I want the world to be loved. I want the world to be happy, not just me. And yes, you have to change yourself. Then once you reach a certain level, then you can give whatever your gift is, your spiritual path, journey, message to the world is, whatever it is to you. It could be, there's so many things, and it's different for everyone. Don't let these people lie to you, and don't lie to yourself. Looks are so thin. They like almost traumatize sex. It's so, sex is just a small part of life. There's so much more to do in life. And you're always worried about lust and sex and all this. Trust me, your girlfriend could leave you the next day. Whether she's in love with you or not. If she's in love with you, she's probably not. But she could die. Or she could just leave you and find another guy or not want to be with you. Or something could happen. You never know. She could never be the same. Something could change her. She could be most loving and turn to the most angry. You never know. You got to love yourself. This is a message. The whole message is loving yourself. You got to love yourself. Once you love yourself, you love the world. Doesn't matter which girl you're with. But that being said, when you do look for a significant other, the person you're going to be around and talk to, you want them to be happy. That's all you want. That's what you want for the world. That's what I want for the world. It's not just I want for her or I want for me. You want for yourself, then you want for the world. You want someone to be happy. That's all it is. A lot of people are assholes, miserable, etc. Or only care about themselves. There is greed. There is greed. There definitely is. But you don't have to be that way. And just listen. Things are aesthetically. How is when she sees you? You know what I mean? If she's depressed all the time, then what does that tell you? You know, you can help her, but it's not, you have to do what's right for you. You want to be with someone who's happy. It just is that. Well, you can't want anything else for someone to be happy and healthy. There's nothing else you could want for anybody else in the world. It's impossible. These are the fundamental basic things. You can want other things, but these are the fundamental. Once you get this down, nothing else really matters. Have a nice day. Subscribe to the channel, or everything else will come into play and in the rhythm, in the tune, however you want to say it. And then you can go on from there and build from there. Beyond. Light years and beyond. Subscribe to the channel. Give me a like. Post your comment, your experience below. Check out some of my other videos. This is Fizz. That's pretty much it. Like I said, this is a 4-part series. This is 3. Sorry, 3. First one, not high is our natural state of being. 2, don't listen to anybody. 3, everything I just said. 4, brief background of my story. Brief story of my background. We're about to get into that right now. And these are longer videos. I sit and listen to them. Have a nice day. Thanks for tuning in. And this isn't rocket science. This isn't something you have to think about. It's how you feel about the person. You'll know how you feel. If you have to question it, which you should question everything, but if you have to question it, then maybe you should reconsider. Have a nice day.